Champs. We are back again with another one. Check it out. I was supposed to do this live earlier, gang. Hey, things happen, champs. You dig? Make sure you hit the like and share the video. We're gonna do something a little different. Usually we have music playing in the beginning, but I just feel like I do something different. But yeah, champs, they saying Big U did the unthinkable, champ. A West Coast artist, a female, says that Big U violated, champs. Hit the like, share the video. Guess what, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York mayor, Eric Adams. Are you rocking with the town favorite Showface News? It's Big Gotham. You dig? But look, all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Stu Young. Stop playing. Let's get it, gang. Come on. And that word is Stu Young, so check it out, gang. Big U in trouble. First we got Puff, then we got other people. Now we got Big U surviving Eugene Henley. You heard? Wack 100 in these streets. I need you to make sure y'all hit the like, share the video. We're gonna jump right in. You dig? Let's get it. Come on, stop playing. Let's go.
I've been knowing this lady for a very long time. I don't know, 15 years, probably more than that. And I was just disturbed because I called her on the phone. Y'all heard me get this link. It's crazy. My little homegirl Chrissy sent me the link. And she just informed me she don't know you. Somebody sent it to her, but you and her the same. When it comes to women hustling in this industry. So what disturbed me was, and I understand it as KG, because I know how tight niggas was and how the politics was working back then, is that a lot of shit that you thought I knew, you thought I was a part of, I'm just learning. So at the end of the day, I know your Tashak interview is coming up. All this shit is a warm-up to that. It'll help your voice get out there because you fighting against something that got influence. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. We listen to the clip. Yo, audio, y'all got the clip up top?
Yep.
Play the clip so the people will hear the clip, and then y'all can kind of ask her to see what's going on. Just mute up.
I have been crying all day, y'all. Like, I just came from Miami doing an interview with Tasha K. And when she dropped that interview, you guys are going to understand so much. For years, I have carried shit with me that people's done to me, made me lose. And I haven't said shit. You understand me? Nothing. I haven't said nothing. I carried that shit. And these niggas, black men, are so, you guys are so up towards women in this industry, bro. Like, this shit has made me angry over the years, and I didn't understand it because I've been dealing with trauma. This nigga Big U, I told Tasha K everything this man did to me, jumped on me while I was pregnant, beat me, locked me in a spot, made me almost lose my baby, and I had a salary job at K-Day. The nigga made me lose everything, and I carried it. It spelled my name, and all I wanted to do was work. I've been dealing with this shit and holding this shit in for years, bro. Y'all have no clue. Years I get into it with people. Years I be so angry because of what this nigga did. I can't trust nobody. And then I help somebody and they cross me. Then the person smut me out and lie on my name. It is so many people that I have help. So many people, I put money in their pocket. I feel like I can't take this shit no more. I almost lost my life because of this nigga Big U, because of what he did to me.
Surviving Eugene Henley. Big U, is it true? I don't know, champ. I don't know, gang. There's more. But Big U, you're under fire, champ. You are under fire. I guess this is the next big thing on Clubhouse. You dig? This is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all believe that Big U may have done these heinous acts towards this woman? By the way, this woman is somebody in the music business, all right, who's been in the music business for a while. You might not know her name. I didn't learn her name until today. Okay? I didn't learn her name until today, respectfully. You know, I don't even think she mentioned her name, as a matter of fact. I don't think she mentioned her name. I think her name is SGK, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. What's her name? SDK, SGK, something like that. Something like that. You dig? But yeah, this is crazy. Big U's in trouble. Y'all hit the like and share the video. Let's keep it going.
And Tasha K was the only person who said she would tell my story. Y'all have no idea what I've been through. No, like, a person will love to say, I have been crying all day.
Yeah, so we listening to this. Let's keep it respectful. Know a lot of y'all kind of curious about what this is. So SKG, I hear you said something about he beat you and you were pregnant. You almost lost your baby. People seem to think you did something wrong or something. What was his reason for putting his hands on you, and how did that happen? What led up to that?
I mean, like them, I thought I did something wrong too. You know, like, I'm a person that takes self-accountability. And when something happened, I look at the role I play, so I don't play the victim and I can understand what caused it. But when I look back, because the interview with Tasha K, it talks about my life. And like you said, me and you've been knowing each other for a long time. When I had the job at K-Day years ago, you was over there, Wack, we was all over there, right when Nipsey was coming out. And I bought Big U over to K-Day because we are from the same neighborhood. I felt like, and you know how I am, I felt like helping. I wanted to help everybody. I wanted to give everybody my plug. I'm at K-Day. I have a salary job. I'm out the 60s. We didn't breed it. So I bring him in. I bring Nip in. I bring everybody in. And in the end, he tried to bully me at my job. He jumped on me because I didn't do a business move. He smutted my name. I carried that shit for years. For years. He blackballed me for years. And I carried it. He played in my face with my family for years. And I can't be quiet about it no more because it's tearing me down. Like, I'm so angry. That shit is trauma. And some people don't feel it, some people's not.
How did he, when you say he beat you, what, did he come to the job? How did he
No, so when I was working at K-Day, I had a salary job. You know how I put plays together, Wack. I put a play together for a project called, do you remember the Dream House? When the little kids write their dreams on the wall? Okay, and so we were doing a community center. I came up with that idea with the owners, Roy Laughlin and Michael Durbin, over at K-Day. They agreed to put $250,000 into the nonprofits. Big U had development options starting at the time. And in the 30s, JB and Dog and them, they were doing their Unity 1, Unity 3 or something like that. So I wanted to get the communities funded within each neighborhood and start within the gang zones. Because I was from over there and I grew up over there, I was putting that money into development options first. When I bought Big U over to K-Day, instead of him embracing, it was like a bully thing, a control thing. And I'm like, this is my job. I'm young, I'm in my 20s, I get it, but this is my job. Because
She might not be lying. She might not. I want y'all to hear me. She might not be lying. Repeat everything I said before you say that I'm agreeing. She might not be lying. She kind of go into detail about development of the development options thing. Now, you know what I'm saying? Part of that little program, the LAPD. You dig? Now, here's the thing. McJimpton So the video that you heard, that's a video from Instagram, by the way. I don't want y'all to confuse the audio that you heard with her speaking now. Those are two different things. So her speaking now was her on Clubhouse with Wack 100. The audio clip that you heard with the crying is from yesterday on Instagram. So it's two different times that she's talking. Her talking now is with Wack 100. Her talking before is from yesterday on Instagram. That's the clip that Wack 100 was playing because she was putting it out to the public that her interview with Tasha K is gonna drop in regards to being abused by Big U. Okay, just to be very clear with you guys. Hit the like, share the video. Let's keep it going. Come on.
And let him bully me. We got into it one day. When we got into it, he tried to control me on the situation when I wanted to do the radio station with you, Game and Magic from Black Wall Street from Avalon. He pulled me to the side. He was like, you ain't letting them niggas win. I said, okay, fine. Everything
But
he
didn't want who to win.
He didn't want y'all to win on the radio station. Remember when I was doing a reality show?
I remember y'all, but see, I had a direct relationship with the program director. So
right. You was with AD.
In my business. Yeah.
He wasn't in your business, but before AD was the program director, still was the program director.
Gotcha.
I'm the one who positioned AD to be the program director because I was politicking with Roy Laughlin to put him in position. I've always been putting people in position since I was young in this game.
No, that's real. That's real.
Okay, so because I didn't let him bully me, he came to a meeting one day. Me and him had words. He didn't want me to let you guys do the radio station. He didn't want the Bloods to win. Me thinking I'm from a gang, me wanting to be accepted, me wanting to be a part of something, I'm rolling to what he's saying. But he's trying to bully me, and I'm like, it can't go that way. This is my job. We got into it. He came to my job. We were in a round table meeting. He came into the round table meeting. He was being very disrespectful. The owners, Michael Durbin and Roy Laughlin, rode with me when I told him the meeting was over. Because I did that, that's why he jumped on me. He didn't jump on me for no other reason but because he couldn't bully me.
So how did he jump on you? Did he do it at the job place?
No, you remember when I was working Nipsey shit. So, me and Nip was locked in.
Talking about when you used to do all the flyers and
when I did everything for Nip, when they didn't want to play Nip shit on the radio. This is the same thing I said on the other, on the other interview and told them. And the difference with you is you was there with us. We was all there together. So you gonna know if I'm telling the truth. If I'm lying, you know the truth.
So let's get to these comments, gang. Etc. says, with all the allegations against Puffy, it's gonna have everyone kind of on the fence with other women coming out against other men, which is 100% true. You are not lying, champ. Also, going on Tasha K, we seen Will Smith's ex-best friend, Brother Bilal, go on Tasha K and lie up a storm. All right? Lie up a storm, trying to degrade Dwayne Martin and Will Smith, saying that the two were goddamn love seat buddies. Okay, she said Will Smith and Dwayne Martin were on the love seat doing filthy things. All right. And Lumi Negro says, hell, we know it's real, champ. Don't know if it's real. Don't know if it's fake. She is bringing in some detail. I will say that, but I don't know, champ. I don't know. Lastly, Dominic Jimson says, ever since the Diddy debacle, Wack is trying to get in on the matters. All of a sudden, okay, I hear you on the different times, King, but Wack kills me. Hey, yeah, champ. That is a fact. The Wack has, done some real irrational nonsense. I give you that, gang. Let's get back to this video. Hit the like, share the video. Let's keep it going, gang. Come on.
Well, I'm listening.
So remember when Nip first came and they didn't want to play his song and he was with John Shapiro and they said that he was too hood and he was too this.
Johnny
I'm the
Shipes.
one that, huh?
You was with Johnny Shipes, yeah.
Yeah, Shipes. I'm the one that politics for Nip stuff to go on the radio. I'm the one that pushed everything. I'm the one that was there doing everything for them. I'm the one who gave them the whole plug. Nip called me after me and Big U got into it, and it had to be like, I want to say like 2.5 weeks, and he kept calling. He was like, sis, where you at? Sis, come up, come over to Sloss and Teas. I wouldn't come. I was busy. He hit me one day, kept blowing my phone up. He was like, I need the posters. Come over. I'm like, all right, let me go see what Nip went. I get over there. I walk in. When I walk in, Nips and Fats, they're like at the booth part of it, behind the booth. And I walk in there and I'm talking to them, and like a minute or two later, I just hear a clack, clack. And when I looked, I just knew I was set up.
They locked the doors on you?
Yeah, everybody know. Yeah, they locked the doors on me.
Okay, so what happened then?
They locked the doors on me. I looked in Nip. He dropped his head. Fast dropped his head. I turned around and, he just started putting his hands on me.
Who?
Big U.
By itself?
By itself.
How tall are you, SKG?
5'4".
5'4", you what, 150 pounds, 140 pounds?
I gained weight since then, but back then I was probably like 140, 150.
He what? He what, 6'5", 280? 6'4", 280? We listening. So how'd you get out of there?
So you got a DP champ, low key. He is from the 60s too, by the way, just so you know. She is from the 60s, gang. Is this a DP? No, I'm just saying, champ. Is this a DP? Let's talk about that. Is this supposed to be a D? I ain't never heard of a female DP. Never heard of that. Is this a DP, gang? I'm asking for y'all. I mean, for y'all that know gang culture, is this a DP? That's all I have to ask y'all in the chat. Was this a DP? That's what I'm saying. Y'all hit the like, share the video.
He started beating on me. And he was like, bitch, you ain't gonna never be shit. You don't never go against me. And he just started beating me in my face. While he beat me in my face, I started crying. He talking shit. He hit me. I said, why you want to hit on me? Why you beating on me? Because I want to be something? Because I don't want to walk up and down Crenshaw and Slauson because I'm trying to make something of myself? Why you putting your hands on me? Nobody in there helped me. No.
Hold on, champ. Wait a minute. Wait. Tell me I'm not bugging, right? Y'all remember when Nipsey called it DP because of the radio equipment, right? And he was supposed to get DP, but Black Sam, Nipsey brother, stopped the DP from happening. Y'all remember when Big U wanted to give Nipsey a DP allegedly over some radio equipment? Remember? 48 Laws of Power. The big homie never want the little homies to outshine him. These are facts. This is the dark side of the gang culture. The big homie never wants the little homies to stop crashing out and trying to be something. What she said sounds very similar to that situation. Tell me I'm bugging. This is why I said, maybe this woman is telling the truth, gang. Listen. If there's somebody to make this up, they really gotta be a genius to do that. I'm just saying, gang. You gotta be a diabolical genius to lie in this fashion. But what she's saying sounds very similar to the situation where Big U was trying to DP Nipsey Hussle over not returning some radio equipment. Allegedly, right? I'm just saying, habits and actions repeat themselves in different ways. All right? I want y'all to really listen to what's going on here before you say she's lying. All right? Hit the like, share the video.
Body in there saved me. He jumped on the phone. He was like, call the homegirls, this bitch about to get DP. I said, for what? What are you putting your hands on me? I don't care about the DP. Wack, you know a squabble to me is nothing but why.
Didn't I just say DP? Come on, bro. So time. So allegedly, Big U put hands on him, and then try to call up the lady loaf to give her DP. Hey, champ, maybe Face is not far off. Maybe Face is not far off, champ. What do y'all think? Hit the like, share the video.
Are you putting your hands on me? And I guess I kept talking, and then he unlocked the spot door. He started feeling bad. And he was like, let her go. I'm like, no, you don't beat on me for no reason. Call a DP on me. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, humiliate me. And so I locked it back.
So he was on some gangbang shit with a female at
But
the time.
but
Why
you
he
also,
just did how the females do it?
I don't
Why?
know.
Oh. So after that, what happened?
So after that, I went on BG and I took like 3 fades back to back. But before I took the fades, this guy came up and he was like, where is the 10,000? Where's the 10,000?
Samo. Don McJimson says, I find that hard to believe Big U has an amazing respect for his mom, so to put hands on the young lady seems far-fetched. Well, here's one thing you need to remember. You only got one mother. Every woman is not your mother. Also, we talking about gang culture. By the way, we're talking about gang culture, champ. We talking about gang culture. This really don't, at this point, this doesn't really have anything to do with Wack 100. Because we talking about Shorty, right? And this is her story. Wack ain't really intervening in the story. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for somebody to be able to lie like this is menacing if they lying. But also understand that she's on the hood. I find it hard to believe that a gang member from the 60s is gonna lie about their big homie violating. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Usually people who are in gangs, have been in gangs, especially, you know, out west, I have a hard time believing that an actual gang member is gonna lie like that. Because somebody gotta destroy that story if that's the case. You know, you could cloud chase in many fashions, but when it comes to telling stories like this, yeah, you know, I'm just saying, gang, respectfully, I need y'all to hit the like and share the video. We gonna keep it moving. Let's get it.
Thousand you stole from him. Where's the money you stole from him? And I'm like, what are you talking about? What 10,000? So the only way he can justify what he did to me, he couldn't tell the real story. He couldn't bully me, and it was a business move. It was my job that I worked for. I was a young girl, a job that I worked for. Being from Crenshaw, Slauson, mom on drugs, father in the pen, I got myself out of there. I earned that position and bought the man to help. He couldn't tell the real. Instead, he said I stole some money and I never took nothing from him. Never. And I carried that shit. And all I can remember is when that nigga was putting his hands on me, how he said, bitch, I'm gonna make sure you never be nothing. I never took nothing from him.
So
never.
Then the doors started closing. Every time you went to do something, get something done.
Every time, Wack, every time. I carry that burden for years, but I keep hustling. Every time.
So you kind of had to.
But here's the thing. So I understand this argument, right? I understand this argument. Wack is beefing with Big U. You have to understand that Wack reached out to her champ. She didn't reach out to Wack. Wack reached out to her champ. By the way, secondly, this is a very known person. This person is not a nobody. I want you to understand this. This is not a nobody person. You go on Instagram and you type in this lady's name. She has 300,000 plus followers. Okay, she's not a nobody. You know, she's a known person. Okay, and secondly, understand that this was put out there before, you know, Wack even, you know, got a hold of it. You feel me? Now he knows the girl though. He knows her. But understand, he reached out to her. You know what I'm saying? Now, She's a West Coast artist who has, helped a lot of people's careers out west. Okay. Now again, I didn't know about her till today. I did a little research. Type her name in Google, you'll see SGK. All right. She's also Rolling 60s crib. All right. So again, with the details, I can't say this is like, okay, this is a BS story. I can't just say, okay, this story is nonsense just because, it's Wack. Wack is involved in helping tell it, but Wack don't got nothing to do with her going on Tasha K. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this same person went to Tasha K, did an interview about this and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So Big U is next to be heavy in the algae, after Puff and all that. Y'all hit the like and share the video, gang. Let's keep it going. Stop playing.
Go underground, reinvent yourself.
I have to go to therapy because I have a generational family from over there and I hate them. I hate everything they stand for. Since I was a little girl, I had a hard life with them people, from selling drugs to my mama, everything. Like, they touch snakes, and niggas know what he did. It's not a secret. The streets know when it happened. They called from the pen. Baby Sex from 60s called. Capone called. Them niggas called. They know what he did to me. It's not a secret. It's not nothing I'm making up. Everybody in the streets know. So when people talk about self-accountability and why it happened, my self-accountability, I shouldn't have tried to be something I wasn't. I was never a gangbanger or a member. I was somebody who had a hard life, who never had no love, who was looking for love, who wanted to be accepted, wanted to be like my brother, wanted to be from a neighborhood I grew up in, a generational family. Nothing but pain came from up there.
Yeah, well, see, now this part of your healing process. That's what this is.
No, it's not right.
I mean, I personally don't like the fact that Wack is trying to be a goddamn a psych right now. I don't like that. You dig? But I mean, look, we gonna see as time progresses because there's about to be a lot of drops coming. She say Tasha K got the interview. Tasha K gonna drop the interview of her, telling about things Big U did to her in the past. You dig? I mean, to me, Wack 100 acting as though he's helping someone seek therapy is very laughable. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that niggas lie on a consistent basis. You dig? But in case people think this is a lie, I'm gonna ask my West Coast homies if this is fact. Because one thing about the people I know out West, they know everything. You know what I'm saying? They know everything. They're gonna let me know what's up. Dave McJimson says, family, I'm well aware of gang culture. I'm 49 out West, had a flag since 13, and I agree with you that politics change when the gang takes precedence. Yeah, politics definitely change. I mean, that's a given, especially now, But y'all hit the like, share the video. We're gonna get right back into it. You heard? Come on.
Right now, Wack, because I've been through too much. This nigga, his blackballed me, lied on my name. You don't even have a clue. You have no clue. Nobody does except for my close friends that I cry to.
So, since then, you've been trying to get other business done, and every time it's a roadblock.
It's a roadblock.
You know he's shutting it down.
It is a roadblock even after that, because that's where self-accountability come in. And if you a young girl and you from the neighborhood, I've been in foster home, group home, juvenile halls, camp programs. Both of my parents was on drugs, never been loved. So any type of love I try to hold on and latch on to. So then you go back to, well, maybe I deserved it. Maybe I did this and that's why he did that. It's a mind thing. You know what I'm saying? And so even after that, he apologized to me in 2014. And then that's when the hood politics come in play. Then we got into it again. And I'm like, that's it. It's no love. You violated me to the utmost. Then I start looking at myself, well, you the problem. Because why you allowing somebody to do this to you for you to be accepted or fit in from a place that never accepted nor loved you and gave you nothing but trauma?
Got a few people on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all got some questions for SKG or some words of encouragement? She on the floor.
I am so sorry for what you went through. What are you doing now as far as work? I saw that you had a couple of songs out. Are you an artist too?
I built myself up. As much as he tried to blackball me, I kept working. I got film deals. I got over 30 films I placed on Tubi, Hulu, Netflix. I have film projects coming out next year. I work hard. I'm still doing my music. I have my consulting company. I have my podcast company. So no, I kept working, but it was just hurdles because of him. It was hurdles because I didn't tell my story. It was hurdles because I let people believe what he said.
And people kept closing the doors. How many films you got up?
Right now I'm working on Joanna Man 2 with Miguel Nunez. That's my first feature film I have coming up next year. And I got like over 40 titles, 30 to 40 titles on the streaming platforms.
You got some type of rights to them where you can move them around, or they exclusive?
Some is non-exclusive and some is exclusive, but I got my documentary about, being on Death Row Records that's about to drop. So I got some stuff in the chamber that's about to come out.
Okay. We got a platform that we about to launch next month, so, can't nobody blackball you with me. So, send me the titles and what you got. Let me take it over there and shop it. Try to get some placement for it. Yeah, this is crazy. Now, what bothered me the most is you really thought that I knew. Like, I ain't,
Hold on. He says, who's to say she's not auditioning right now? I don't think she's auditioning, bro. I mean, like I said, I told you earlier, this person has been known for years. I don't think they got to do any auditioning for anything, to be respectful. You dig? You dig? Attention says, boom, that's the play. Pushing her brand. Maybe, champ. People got all types of schemes, finesses, and chugs, and etc. Maybe you have a point. But as far as auditioning, no, bro. What is she auditioning for? Wack 100 don't do movies. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, I get where you coming from, though. Like, I understand what you mean, though. Like, this might be nonsense. And you are definitely entitled to believe that, because guess what, champ? There's a lot of people that's definitely, trying to clout chase in the worst way possible. So I'm not mad at that, champ. He says she's not auditioning. She's been in the game for a minute, bro. That's what I've been trying to say. But I understand where you coming from based on what people do. You know what I'm saying? I hit the like shit of it. Let's keep it going, gang. Stop playing.
I ain't know none of this shit. When it came to developing options, I wrote a couple checks to help the kids with the football equipment or graffiti removal or something, but outside of that, so he got mad when the check for $250,000 that he felt like you had control of, when it didn't go to him, it went to the Harlem area.
I didn't even get it to the Harlem area. I lost everything, Wack. You gotta understand, I was making damn near $10,000 a month at K-Day. I had me a condo in the Valley, just bought me 2 cars. I'm in my 20s with 2 kids doing the damn thing. When that happened to me, when he did that to me, I lost everything. My job, everything. My salary job that I worked hard for, I lost everything.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He made it a point to, did he ever let up? Or he did enough damage to where nobody.
It was enough damage, I think, to where people just didn't want to me. But I hustled so hard that they didn't have a choice. Like I just created my own lane, and then I created my own circle and my own deals, and I got to corporate myself, and it was something I wanted to do and I didn't know how to do. I research it, so I wouldn't even need a middleman. I equipped myself with enough knowledge to where I didn't need a middle person and I can go directly to the source. And I think that helped me a lot along the way.
I'm definitely sorry to hear that. SKG, I have a question for you. What gave you the courage to come forward? Like, why now? Why did you feel the urge to speak out?
So
That's the moment of truth right there. You're gonna hear what was the encouragement. Before we get to that, Papa Z Film says maybe she thought this was the best time to come out with this because the whole world is looking at what's going on with Diddy. Now she feels comfortable to speak out. Perhaps. We gonna see, hit the like, share the video.
Oh, I have a supportive friend group, right? I have friends that's in the industry, and it's so important to have a supportive circle. And these are girls that let me cry to them. I probably caught them the past couple of days just bawling my eyes out. I have my documentary, my Death Row documentary that's dropping. And when I went to go do the interview with Tasha K, I didn't want to talk about this particular incident. But when I went to do the interview with Tasha K, she said, well, this is what you came to talk about. This is what I wanted you to talk about. Because I talked about it privately with Tasha K. And I talked to my friends and it was like, you know what? Tell your story. It happened to you. Like, don't be afraid. And I think it's the judgment thing, but it's the, well, why did she do this? Or she wanted to be from a gang, or she grew up over there, or she should have just did what he said, or, it's just a lot of stuff. And it's like, let me tell my story, because it's another young girl growing up in LA.
Take your time. Take your time. You all right? You ain't got to rush nothing.
It's another young girl in the trenches like I was. It's so hard for us, man. Especially if you come from where I come from and you feel like it's no hope, and you come from a family and you feel like you ain't got no love, and you come from them streets and you do everything to be accepted and to be a part of, and it's no love in the end. And it's like, why not share my story? Because I be so angry, and I fight, and I have this embedded anger, and this is the shit that I think about. It's like we all have private battles that we fight. We be on social media, we do things, but privately we all go through stuff, private battles that other people don't see, and this is one of them. And for years I dealt with this, from the way Corrupt act to the stuff Big U did.
You heard about Corrupt? Uh-oh. Did she mention Corrupt? Oh, chin. I talked about that on another video. A few other videos I got talking about Corrupt. Oh, yeah. Corrupt the Geppetto. Corrupt, a.k.a. the Geppetto. The Geppetto pound, if you will. Oh, yeah. Talk about Corrupt. Let's talk about that. I hope we talk about that on Tasha K. Please talk about Corrupt on Tasha K. Let the world know that the man is a Geppetto, you heard? Respectfully. I hate to like and share the video, man. Let's keep it going. Come on, gang.
It's a whole little circle. And somebody told me, they said, after it happened, he laughed and said I could have did her way dirtier, but we didn't. And it's like, my family, like you was considered family. You was supposed to be somebody that we all look up to, somebody that we loved. I would have never, I don't care what we went through, I would have never did that to him. Do you hear me? That's how people get killed. That's how people lose their life. But then it comes back to me like, okay, well, what did you do? Why did you carry it like this? Or why was you talking smart? Or why was you saying this? But regardless, you're not supposed to do that to people that you're supposed to really care about and love. Why would you set me up? Why would you beat me? You know I'm pregnant. You didn't care. I damn near lost my baby. You didn't care. I still took some DPs. You didn't care. You smutted my name. You didn't care. You lied and blackballed me. You did not care. For years, I've been through shit and you still didn't care. You tore me down and built yourself up and you didn't give. So for any females, because I know authentic and I know I'm relatable, especially for females that come from where I come from females that come from the streets, group home, foster homes, juvenile hall camps, or just females who feel like they don't have no love. And I feel like if I was able to get through this shit and I was able to really make something of myself, considering everything I've been through, if a female out there hear my story, then she'll be like, shit, I can do it too. If she did it, I can do it too. And I'm not saying it like
Salute to Ahmad L, a new resident of the
I'm
town.
innocent
He is
because I'm
now a
not
member.
innocent. I fumbled a lot, and it's people that I done stuff to. You got to take self accountability. But nobody, no female deserves that from no man. No female.
You are absolutely right, and we celebrate you for your bravery and your courage to come forward. I also know that with you telling your story, that just gives others a voice who may feel like they're harboring things that may have happened to them in the past. And so I know that your story will give them the courage to be able to come forward as well. So I just want to commend you and celebrate you for your bravery and speaking up. And to tell you, you're absolutely right. It does not matter. You're a woman. That was a man. He is like twice your size. Like, you know what I mean? At that time, and I feel like it's total bullshit, right? Because when people realize that you don't have family that's fighting with you, then you become prey to them. And so I feel like that was the case with you. It wasn't, oh, you're just this bad person. Oh, I did wrong. No, you saw this woman who didn't really have the family to fight for her. You had a little influence and you abused that. And you didn't even have to. It's like, right now, when I say I am like speechless and shaken to the core to hear something like this, it's almost like giving me flashbacks. So I just really want to encourage you to just keep moving forward. And I feel like when you come out and share stories like this, and there's so much conviction in your story, but there's also healing, that your future is going to be bright. Doors will start opening for you, and so I am really excited about seeing where this takes you. And I have one more question for you. As far as you speaking for now, what is it that you're looking for when it comes to like him taking accountability? Is there an apology that you want? You know what I mean? What would bring, is there, if anything, will anything bring you peace with this situation?
I think just getting it off of me. I think just telling my side, when all this is off and people are just by themselves and they gotta face their demons in the dark and what they do at night when we lay our head on the pillow, he know what it is. He know what he did. He know I'm telling 100% the truth. He know. And it would be good for him to take self accountability and tell the real and tell the truth and tell what he did.
Absolutely.
Hey, I wanted to ask you just a follow-up question off of that. Even if he wasn't to take accountability, do you believe that the community should hold him accountable, since he puts on, like a facade for the community that he's a great guy and interested in helping others?
Are you talking about the community over there?
In general, like that area, pretty much anyone who bigs him up for, portraying that he helps the people in his area.
Whether they do or they don't, it don't even matter to me. My main thing is to make sure that I get this off me and I can heal the best way I can because I have 2 daughters and I never want them to go through nothing like this or feel like nobody's going to help them or have their back. If the community holds him responsible, so be it. If they don't, so be it.
Yeah, that's just crazy as hell to me because when you said the first part about him beating you while you were pregnant, that's already horrible within itself, but then having you DP'd by 3 other women and they know you're pregnant as well, like that's crazy as shit.
Yeah,
Man, you would have thought the DP was him trying to violate Shorty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, who you know, which gang member you know that's gonna lie about getting DP? That's all I'm saying. Which gang member you know that's gonna lie about getting D? I've never heard it, respectfully. You don't usually hear about women talking about DPs. That's one thing you don't hear. You don't hear about any women talking about DPs. You don't hear about that. You usually hear about grown men talking about DPs and all that. You don't hear about no lady lokes talking about DPs and all that. You know what I'm saying? You usually don't hear that. You dig? But yeah, this is interesting though. I ain't gonna lie, this is interesting. I want to see what the Tasha K interview was hitting for. I'm sure she really dropped some bombs on it. I'm trying to see what she talking about on it, especially in regards to corrupt, because you know how I feel about corruption. Okay, man is a full-blown Geppetto. Y'all hit the like, share the video as we continue. Let's get it. Stop playing.
but I mean, to you it's crazy, right? But to someone who's a part of a gangbang culture, and Wack can talk about this as well, probably not on a man to a woman side, but just females in general. It we condone it. We condone the animalistic behavior and things like that to where it's nothing because they all knew I was pregnant. Everybody knew I was pregnant.
Yes, SK. I want to say,
Giving a pregnant woman a DP is different. I ain't gonna hold you. Trying to give a pregnant woman a DP is madness. All right, but the streets are a nasty place. I don't want you thinking that the streets ain't shiesty, champ. I don't want you thinking that everybody on the streets is solid, because the majority of them are not. The streets is for shiesty people. You're gonna be shiesty, cutthroat individuals is all that comes out of the street. You dig? That's the streets for you, cutthroat, grimy. Nothing is nice about the streets. I don't understand why people in better places in life want to glorify a nasty way of being. Okay, because that's what it is, gang. This stuff ain't all what it seems, champ. It's not good. It's not cool. Okay? None of it. Hit the like, share the video. Let's keep it going.
thank you for coming to the stage and sharing with us because it takes a lot to just come out of yourself. So thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Like you really moving me in my spirit. And now that you mention it, is there anybody else that you think should be held accountable or played a role in your demise as well as did you? Is there anybody else that you would like to call out for their shortcomings and not saying anything, or anybody that added to your trauma during that time?
No.
Was that the only incident that you had with him like that?
In regards to that time, yeah, the time after that, like I said, is when I had I did a deal with Live Nation. I had a tour I was starting called the Still Smoking Tour. And so after that deal happened, after that incident happened, some time passed, and that's when I said, I forgave him for that because it was well, what did I do? It was my fault, this, that, and the third. So now we're going to 2014. I had a deal on the table with Live Nation, and Wack AD also helped me put this deal together, and AD know about this too. And me and Big U was working together on this deal. The difference with Big U is this: he could call somebody and pick up the phone and say, "I need you to do this." He doesn't have to pay anything. I don't have that luxury to do that. If I want somebody to do something, I have to pay them. I don't have the muscle to have someone do something for me just on a strength. So with the Still Smoking tour we was putting together, we had Sugar Free, DJ Quick, Compton AV, Corrupt, and a few other people on the tab. Somebody had gave me 10,000 for their artist to be a part of the tour. Our overhead for that, I believe, was like 20,000. So I was still 10,000 in the hole. He found out that I got 10,000 for that. He told me I'm getting money on his name. I said, Big U, how? If our overhead is 20,000, you want me to give you this whole 10,000 that somebody gave me to be a part of the tour? We're gonna be back in a hole for 20.
That nigga was trying to pimp shorty, is what he was trying to do. This is the worst of pimping. You trying to take all the bread? Trying to take all the bread, gang? And then you try to violate her while she was pregnant? This is gorilla pimping, to be exact. Gorilla pimping. If you know, you know. Hey, look, man. You know what gorilla pimping is? You trying to that's the forceful way of pimping. That goes back into like trafficking and whatnot. You dig? That's gorilla pimping. Pimping is pimping, but gorilla pimping is a different pimping. You have to like shit video. Come on.
It doesn't make sense. So we got into it over that. He tried to shut down my tour. This time around, I wasn't going to let him put his hands on me, and I wasn't going to let him shut down my tour. So I got my burner and I stayed up there. My brother was flying in from Atlanta to make sure everything was good. He never came up there. I sold out the show and I made Live Nation like $70,000 that night. And I ain't dealt with him never again.
Good for you.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, so damn, I know none of this is going on.
I don't know where you was at, Wack. I thought, and the whole time I thought you knew all this.
Hell no. You gotta remember, if you think back, all Wack business, remember, they was reaching the Wack. Wack wasn't standing in line behind nobody. You know what I mean? You know, Wack business was all direct. You think about all them shows me and Bro did over there, me and AD did, it was Wack and AD. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, you know, I would put Snoop and Cube and Game and everybody else, you know. He said the budgets, I went and got the talent, we worked the shows. How the West was one, Crush Groove, a few more we did. So Big U wasn't ever part of my business like that, you know. And when it came to developing options, I just filled in the blanks when they was show money for the kids, you know, football helmets and cleats, shoulder pads and shit like that. Or I think it was like a continuation school over there somewhere. They used to do something and graffiti removal, like stuff like that. But hell no, you know, I never had a 501c. So, you know, that wasn't my thing. So I wasn't involved in those conversations. But it seemed to me like he wanted, you was doing what you felt you was supposed to do and enlighten him on opportunities, and then he would turn around and try to press you to making something happen, and then you trying to play a fair ball and split it between, I think the Harlems, they wasn't doing the grid program, they was doing the Community One program.
Mm-hmm. Right, the Unity 1 and 2 and
Unity
3,
One.
because
Yeah,
Jazz,
they was doing a
Dog
different
from,
program.
right, and Dog from Harlem, you know, that was like my I love Dog, good person, love the community. And so him and JB was doing all type of stuff, but I think JB had went to jail. So I wanted to place that with Dog in them. But the goal for it wasn't just for the 30s and wasn't for the 60s, it was for everybody.
And he wanted
So
to keep it all to him.
Right, but how I had it set up, it was gonna go to everybody, the Hoovers, the 40s, the Bloods, like it was for the kids to empower the community. So everything I did was to please him in a sense, but my vision was so much bigger. It wasn't just for this neighborhood, because how can you grow if you're just trying to feed one neighborhood? You got
Now, before I continue, why is it that, all of the people from the 60s who, are coming up, like Nipsey and this woman right here, why is it that there's a story of him trying to DP them while they are trying to make things happen for themselves? That's all I gotta ask you. You gonna talk facts? Let's talk facts. Why is there always a story about Big U trying to DP somebody from the rolling 60s hood that is trying to make something of themselves? That's a question that I want you to ask yourself. Okay? Because like I said, the big homie don't want the people that's supposed to crash out to be bigger than him. The big homie don't want the little ones to be above him. He got the name to be the biggest ruling 60 period, on one of the biggest Crip figures possible, just in Crippin in general, not just for the ruling 60s Crips, but just for Crips worldwide. Okay? I'm just saying, all the big homies want to make sure you never outshine them. Just a fact. Y'all hit the like the shit of video, okay? Come on.
to feed the city. You can't just focus on one place if you're able to get the bag and spread it. So my vision was different. It was always different.
Unless you perpetrating like you for the city, but you really just for yourself.
In so many words.
And a lot of these people know in that city that when it comes to him, he just for himself in his area. He don't care about nothing else.
And then Roy Laughlin, and he even said, he was like, you the first person that introduced me to a millionaire and a billionaire. I put him right in with Michael Durbin and Roy Laughlin. Anybody that know me know what my connects is. I get right to the person, right to the bag. And anybody that know me. They know how I am. So I put him in position. So it's like, if I'm doing all this free-heartedly, like even with Nip, I made them play Nip records. And you can ask AD that you was there. They wasn't doing any of that.
I tell people that all the time.
And it's easy to be on something when everybody is on that. When shit is popping, it's actually to jump on it. But it's hard to believe in somebody when the world don't see it, but you see it in them. Like, I worked hard, Wack, and he made me lose everything and did not care. Didn't care for years.
I'm tripping on how they locked the doors on you. That ain't the 60s. I know, but they ain't doing that like that.
No, Baby Psych, no, because if Baby Psych was out, Capone, Jeff Cod, if Petey Wack, Keita Rock, the one L-Bone, Darnell, they would have never did that to me. No. And then you laugh and you do me like that? No.
Yeah, that's nasty work. And how long did he put his hands on you? How long did that?
It was for, you know what? It was for a few minutes. You know, when you're in a situation like that, especially a female, when it's happening to a female from a male, that's a traumatic experience, and it feel longer. But I know it was just for like a few minutes.
You was pregnant at the time.
I was pregnant. I had to go to the hospital. I almost lost my baby. And then to add insult to injury, his son called me a year and a half ago to try to tell me he was gonna manage my son. I said, no, you're not. You're not.
No, you ain't talking about little tiny girls.
Managing my son. He's 14 now. Yeah, it was a big thing in my house. It was a big thing with my son. His son damn near brainwashed my son. My son was mad because I wouldn't let him hang around his son. I went through a lot.
What exactly did he say? Because the Bloods and Paul Rules was looking out for dude, as you know. What exactly did he tell you?
Okay, so you know me, Wack. You know I don't like to be in a politics, but this
No,
is
just keep it
my
real.
job. I
I
know, but this is my job. So at the time when me, you, Big U, AD, everybody was up at K Day, and I wanted to work with Game, and I was talking to you about working with Game, and Magic from Avalon would come up there. Me and Magic was talking about doing a podcast for Game and y'all, not a podcast, but a radio show for Game and y'all, because I was doing a reality show on K Day, doing what the Breakfast Club was doing. But you know, way back then, the Breakfast Club wasn't around, so I would have been the first to do that. And so I had did a proposal for everything, like, okay, this is gonna be super dope, you know, because Magic was like, we're gonna be the first to do this. And so when he found out that I was doing it with you guys, he was like, you ain't let no slob niggas win. Those was the words. And because I wanted to be accepted, because I thought I was from a place I'm not a gangbanger, but at that time that's what I wanted to be.
Yeah, you fell in line.
I fell in line.
What was crazy is that he got a lot of support from the homies. A lot. When he got out and went back to jail, right? That was Suge Knight paid for that attorney. You know what I'm saying?
And I even think even with Suge, like he tried, like I talked to Suge recently, but even with Suge, like he tried to smut me with Suge, like he just tried to smut me with so many people. And it's like, I've never told publicly what you did to me. I just kept quiet and let you tell the version of me that you wanted to tell. And so people think it's, oh, well, she's into it with Big U, we can't mess with her. And that was the play for years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, listen, when is the Tasha K interview supposed to drop?
I'm sure she said this month though.
Oh, well, we definitely gonna preview it over here. Anything that's said on these stages, I got a media team down here. You on the 100 side of the Clubhouse app. So we're definitely gonna get out to about 15, 20 different platforms, and you know, your voice will definitely be heard. Don't be a stranger. You know, you want to come back, promote something, talk about something. We're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. The 100 side, how I got it structured. So there's always a room open.
Yeah, so a lot of people believe Wack is being fake. And look, gang, I'm right with y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm right with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, come on, bro. We know you don't rock with son. You trying to make son look bad. We get it. We understand. You don't really care that Shorty got violated and all that. You ain't really concerned if it did happen. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, man. All I'm gonna say is this: once that Tasha K interview drop, oh, Big U is gonna be a lot more active on social media than he has been. Let me tell you that, gang. It's gonna be interesting. You might see Corrupt, the Geppetto, come out of the woodworks too. You dig? I'm just saying, but hey, champs, respectfully, it's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News' Big Gotham, and it's the town versus everybody at all times. And of course, we have a public service announcement that everyone must abide by, and that's to make sure that you stop playing. So respectfully, we beg you to stop playing. We have so much more content to come. Stay tuned for more, gang. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on.